A stunt is, if it doesn't follow the story, it's really not a good stunt. If it's just a stunt thrown in, just to the action, it's lacking something. If you're going to do a stunt, it needs to follow creatively what the vision is of the director and the writer. I'm Dorenda Moore. I'm the stunt coordinator for Freakish. Well, I started in martial arts. I started as a stunt performer. I'm a second-degree black belt in judo and jiu-jitsu. Originally, 22 years ago, I thought that I wanted to be an actor. I got involved in stunts through a friend of mine named Greg Elam, who was a stuntman and a stunt coordinator. And he kind of took me under his wing, and I was working on a show called Walker, Texas Ranger. And he let me come out to the set while they were driving cars and let me sit passenger. And we turned cars and twisted cars and flipped cars that day, and I thought that was the coolest thing I'd ever seen in the world, and I couldn't believe that people actually got paid to do that. So from that point on, I decided that was the career for me, and just continued to pursue stunts and doubled a lot of the actresses in Hollywood, and just it's a natural progression going from doing stunts and being a stunt performer to being a coordinator. As a stunt coordinator, it's my job to coordinate all of the elements that it takes to create an action sequence and to keep the stunt performers and the actors and even the crew safe when we're doing that. I read the script and identify what is an actual stunt. Stunts can range from something as simple as tripping and falling on the ground to an explosion going out of a building, a high fall. So there's small and there's large stunts, and all of them have to be accounted for. Coordinating is really about knowing who the right person is to hire. And even though I might not be a horse person, I know all the right horse people to call. I have an array to be able to coordinate pretty much fights, high falls, cars. I wouldn't say that I have a specialty. Because I'm a martial artist, I think fighting is my favorite. You can pile drive him a little bit in that direction, and then you'll turn, we'll do a little bit of struggle here, and take him over here into this wall. Boom, boom, boom. One of my main responsibilities on the set is safety. I'm not only expected to be responsible for the safety of the actors, but of course the stunt performers, their lives are just as valuable to me as the actors are. Once he actually has a hold of you, he'll take you into the wall where I've got this nice pad. I also want to make sure that the crew around us, that they have their protective gear on and that what we're doing isn't going to injure them. So safety is a huge issue for me. Drive him all the way through to that cabinet. So go ahead and come with me. Driving all the way back. Boom. This is actually going to go over.
Okay.
So, and then you guys will continue on the other side where we'll continue the fight, we'll continue the struggle down here on the ground. It is a lot of responsibility, and a lot of times whenever I have a performer that's doing something extremely dangerous and life-threatening, my heart's in my throat, you know, saying lots of prayers, and it's definitely a huge responsibility to have, but it's the job I've chosen.